Hi guys, and welcome to Brave Dog Training Online. I'm Anita, I'm your host and a professional dog trainer. I help young dog moms build a trusting relationship with their dogs, especially with leash reactive dogs. Today we're gonna talk about the perfect recall because it helps you in so many situations. Not only when your dog's off leash and doing his own thing a little bit and you want him to come to you because there is something you want to do with him or there is something you want to call him away from, but also it's a perfect interrupter for any behavior you don't like. So, for example, your dog is on his way to your plate because you left it on the table and your dog had the great idea that food's now his, and if your recall is really amazing and perfectly trained, then you can call him away from that and you don't need any corrections at all. Of course, you can interrupt behavior with different ways and different cues, but recall is one of the nicest ways to do that, and that's why it's so important. Okay, so if you want to train a recall, your dog has to get something out of that, because we want our dogs to come back to us with this huge smile on their faces, because they're expecting an amazing party. They're expecting the best of the best of the best, and a lot of fun and a lot of praise and all the amazing things they can think of. Of course, combined with us as their dog moms and their handlers and whatever you want to call it. So how do we get that? First of all, a dog who doesn't have a recall yet should not be off leash. So we have to have a leash on the dog, and if you want to give him a little more freedom, of course that's fine, then you have to use a long line, and that's always attached to harness, never on a collar. That's really dangerous. So of course you can use a harness on a long line, and to start recall training you can also use a fenced yard or even your home, because first we want to try to eliminate any distractions, that our dog is really able to listen to us and doesn't have these conflicting motivations and, oh, there it's interesting too, and oh, this is interesting too. No, we just want our dog to be focused on us. So we use an environment that is very deprived of distractions. So what you start with is getting your dog a little bit away from you. So you can use a treat or something he likes but isn't long lasting, so no toy he runs around with for 10 minutes. You use a little treat, for example, you throw it away and your dog is a few feet away from you, and then you start luring your dog to you with an amazing treat, like something he really wanna have. He goes absolutely nuts about it, like grilled cheese or hamburger or, I don't know, spray cheese or whatever is used in your area. For us it's like, I don't know, really stinky cheese and stuff like that. So you can also use raw meat or whatever is comfortable for you and amazing for your dog. And you do that with walking a few steps back already, so your dog has immediately the connection. This cue means I have to come to my owner, and he has to step for that. And after that you can always throw treats away, and so you get a little distance in it. I like that better than to use a stay cue, because I don't want to call my dogs out of a stay cue. I want them to be relaxed in the stay. So I don't use a recall then. That's why throwing a treat away and getting the distance in is a lot easier. And as soon as your dog has made the connection, and most dogs are very fast about that, you can start building in distractions or increasing distance, only one at a time. So either you build in distractions or you increase the distance.
Sammy, cookie! Yay! Hop, 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 hop. You, super.
And as soon as one step is completed, so you have the distance you want, then you build in distractions. Or you have the distractions you want, then you build in distance. And of course, as soon as you take another step, so you start with a distraction when you built the distance before, then you lower the distance again, because you have to make it easier for your dog to follow whatever you want from him. And if your dog is really distracted, you can also use continuous cue, like a keep going signal. But that's something for more advanced training, so I'm not going to talk about it now. I'm just saying there is something like it for dogs that get really distracted. So if you want to hear more about it, just write me an email or something like that. Alright, so before I start the video, I'm just going to remind you very quickly to press the subscribe button and the bell. Therefore, you get all the nice videos sent to you as a notification. Alright, so let's look at the training.
Sammy, cookie! Yep, hop, 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 super! Weiter! Sammy, cookie! Yep, hop, 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 super! Toll, okay. Weiter! Kalumi, cookie! Ja, 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 super! Weiter! Oh, yay! Super!
If you have any questions, of course you can write me in the comments, and I wish you a lot of fun training.